Hello everyone. Oh, bye Louisa. Sorry, hello everyone. Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. I had Louisa very happily under my desk, and then my daughter has just walked in the door. So she went scurrying off because she has to say hello to everyone who walks in the house. Can someone please close my door if you're going to be talking a lot? Yeah, I can hear it through my microphone, guys. Hi everyone. I hope you're having an amazing Tuesday and that you've had an amazing weekend. Please close the door. Right. Oh, dearie me. Real life. Welcome to my real life. This is what happens in my real life. I get interrupted all the time. I really don't know how I complete anything here in my toy room. Hello, Corinne. I'm so glad no one was here to see the start of this live video. Seriously considering editing it out, but hey, we may just leave it in anyway. I just need to rewatch it to make sure my video doesn't get flagged. So welcome to my Tuesday live. If any of you didn't catch my live last Thursday, we played with the newest kit collection kit. So it is all about Christmas, the newest kit collection kit. It's called Christmas Everywhere. So I have already made these 3 cards, and during that video, no, you're not watching the wrap up, Corinne. You're just watching the start. It's just Lavender opened the front door as I went live. Louisa went careering out, and then there were expletives that came out of one child's mouth. And yeah, because it was a bit of a morning, but we got everything done, and that's all that matters, right? So yes, so I made all of these 3 cards. I spoke about alternative ideas while I was making them. So I'm here today to play with all the alternative ideas. Maybe not all of them, but I will do some of the alternative ideas I had, because we made them exactly as Stampin' Up suggested, which is awesome. Simple, easy cards, but there are a few extra things in the kit to make some extra cards, and these card bases are very pretty, and you've got them front and back. So I'm thinking we can use the back, we can use the pretty envelopes. There's lots and lots that we can do, and we have a mini stamp set, if I can grab it. And we have a mini stamp set we can use to create some cards as well. Hello, Miss Cindy. How are you? I am going to get up my replay video here. Cindy, you missed everyone. Everyone's been on here so far. I've had Lavender, I've had Louisa, all happening. So did everyone have a good weekend? Because I sure hope you did. We are quite hot today, 33 degrees Celsius in spring. So places further south of Sydney, like as north of Sydney as they are south, have been declared heat waves, because we've got summer heat now in spring, so it's been classified as a heat wave, but it's quite warm out there. I'm glad. I don't think I need to go out for the rest of the day. And if I do, I don't plan on doing it till much later, because it was already 27 degrees at 9 a.m. when I left. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm glad it's lovely weather for you, Cindy. Love it, love it. Now, I did miss someone else coming in. Hey, Margie. Hey, Ethel. There we go. So let's flip around and let's get started playing with our alternative projects for the Christmas Everyday Kit. I didn't know you had a rental property. Is that a long way from home, Cindy? Okay. moving one cord, and then we shall flip around and turn off the overhead light. Maybe I should have taken the opportunity to turn on the fan before I started, but oh well, we'll just get hot. No, it's actually quite pleasant in the house with the air conditioning, but I don't get any of it when the door's closed. First world problems, hey girls. Okay, so let's do this. Have any of you had this kit delivered yet? Because I know a couple of you on Thursday's video were expecting it and were loving all the ideas that I was giving. So I'm hoping maybe a couple of you have received it. Yes, that's the right way. Well, hopefully, even if you do fall asleep, I can lull you to sleep in the nicest possible way. I will go grab that light and I'll be right back. Okay, I do believe that we can zoom a little more. Ooh, come on. Maybe that's too far. Maybe that's good. So let's see when my replay catches up with me. A little bit this way. And I think I'm leaving it right there and we're all good. Oh, lovely. Road trip sounds awesome. Okay, so all our kits come in these really, really cute and reusable boxes, or you can pop it in your recycling, but these boxes are great to pop things in to take to places. So I will often fill an empty box with things I'm doing for a project, to kids' sport, which in my case is karate, or somewhere else that I'm going. Oh, I know. It wasn't as expected, Cindy, because Louisa was so comfortable. Then Lavender walked in the door. She's had a bit of a morning and expressed it, and yeah, all happening. So this is the extra sheet that we didn't use last time. So we used all the traditional trees. So they are the 3 cards. And then you also get a sheet of wintry palm trees, summery, Christmassy palm trees and Christmassy cactus. So I thought we'd play with those today. But I want to grab some card bases. I don't know if I use a red card base and cut it in half, then I can get 2 cards and I can make 1 cactus and 1 palm tree. How about that? Just going to pop this off to the side and grab my trimmer. No one cry, because these card bases are just too pretty not to use. So I kind of want to use both. Actually, I cut that perfectly that you can't even see the score line in the pre-scored. Oh, really? That's cute. Well, let's play with the cactus first then, Cindy. So what sizing? Well, that is actually wider than our card. Oh, let me see here. So that is a full centimetre, just about. If I take off the hair, that will be a full centimetre smaller. And then if I make this a full centimetre smaller, I can then just use this piece on the inside of the card to decorate it. So that is a card front made from a card base. Okay, so this is something awesome to work on. Now, if I wanted I could use one of these, but I don't think I'm going to. I still do want to make a portrait one of our original cards. Just going to leave this up in the corner. I'm going to pop the originals out of the way because I kind of don't want to get ink on them and ruin them. So that is the card base that goes for every card, but it's not sized right now that we've made it more to the Australian size card. What is the size difference? Okay, so looking at your full card front, okay, so this is 5 1/4, what is it, 4 1/4. So our card front is 4 1/8. Okay, so our full size is 4 1/8 by, and then we're taller. So we're 5, because that's it. So it's almost 5 7/8. So 4 1/8 by 5 7/8 is our card front size, and yours is 4 1/2. Yep. 4 1/4 by 5 7/8. So yeah, we're thinner and taller, and you guys are slightly wider and shorter. It's not too much, but it is. Oh, that's okay, Margine. You haven't missed much. I've been loving your posts at the moment, Margine. Lovely seeing your beautiful face. Okay, so I have this, and I said I was going to use the cacti. So I like the idea of using a group of 3, because 3 is always very pleasing to the eye. I could, look, we can decide if we're using the stamp set, but I think not. Oh dear, oh, that's okay. Now, we could just put them in a row, or we could kind of, actually, I like them just in a row. So we can do them in a row portrait, or we can do them in a row landscape. So I'm thinking landscape works a little better. But what do we put behind it? The big question. Or do I just leave it as is and just add a sentiment? Or I can use vellum. So, because I love the designer series paper, and does kind of work when I'm looking at it on the screen. Okay, landscape from Corinne, awesome. She's always the quickest. I am going to use some dimensionals on all of these. So while I'm getting answers, I'm going to start doing this. And do I back it or do I leave it plain? So I'm thinking just 2 dimensionals on these will be more than enough. So one up here, one down there. Vellum, okay. So thank you for those answers. That is what we shall do. Whoop. And what kind of sentiment? Because we've got Merry Happy Christmas wishes. We don't have, I personally don't have anything cacti Christmas specific. So what kind of sentiment do we build? Let me grab my vellum scraps here, because I know I did use some big vellum pieces. That one actually works really quite well. Let me just see that 3 fit on here comfortably, which they do. Oh, not upside down. Awesome. Perfect. Love vellum scraps that do that. Awesome. Happy birthday. Well, I don't have a birthday on here, and they are Christmassy. I don't think I can make them non-Christmassy because they've got decorations on them, Corinne. I think I'm having a quite literal day, apparently. Now, I could... Warm Wishes doesn't work in Australia. It truly doesn't. And my favourite is Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas for me, Warm Wishes. Okay, you're saying Warm Wishes. Because it is warm. Haha, see? It is warm, boom, boom, but we really don't want it to be warm. If it's this weather on Christmas Day, that will be really sad because my oven will be going on Christmas Day. We've had some developments on our oven since I last saw you. I came home on Thursday night and David said, do you want the bad news or the bad news? And I'm there going, oh my God, what happened in that hour and a half that I was out of the house? He said the oven stopped working and the man couldn't come on whatever day. What day was that? The man couldn't come on Thursday. We were on Friday rather. We were on his list, but he couldn't make it, so he came yesterday afternoon. And we now have a working oven. Yay! The element died. We've already had to replace this oven, which all happened under warranty. I'm thinking that looks good. Hello, Miss Myrtle. How are you? Okay. We are going for it. Oh, if we go for it, I better go for the sentiment first. Because if I stick it down and something goes wrong, God forbid. Okay. Happy Cactus. Yes, I don't have a cactus to use, which is a bit of a problem. I just want to be able to see the line. Bless you. Sorry, that was a very big sneeze. Warm Wishes. I think that's pretty close. I am going to do a test stand, and I think I'm going to be really easy and Stampin' in Stays On. I know I generally don't like using Stays On this, but that is what I think is going to work best. So it will stain these stamps black, but it will not change how they stamp from that time on. That's fine if I hadn't ever... No, that's not good. Okay, take them off. Because that isn't right. The Wishes is fine, the Warm is not. And it loves... I should be using an eraser end. So get a pencil that has an eraser on the end. The eraser and the photopolymer don't stick to each other, but it wants to stick to my nail, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, see, I could move it perfectly just there. Oh, I could use black embossing powder, but black embossing powder and I are currently not talking, and that kicked up as I picked it up, and now I've kicked it too far down. Yep. Okay, let's test. If not, we're doing them separately. That's pretty much as close as I'm going to get it. Hello, Beryl. How are you today? Okay, I hope you're not as hot as we are. We're having some unseasonal spring weather here. It's more like a very hot summer's day. I'm happy with that. I'm taking that as a win. I will just stamp off the excess ink here to the side, and I will then call that clean, because that's now as clean as it's going to get. Looks good. Thank you, Myrtle. Yes. Black embossing powder is probably the cleanest embossing powder going around. Even if I use my embossing buddy, it just wants to cling to everything. And I made a nativity card not that long ago. I didn't do it in a video, but yeah, after that card, I'm taking a break from black embossing powder. I love the look of it. It's just not always a friendly foe in crafting. It's so staticky. I don't know. I think it's because black is made up of basically all colours. Like, yeah, black is a problematic colour with a lot of things actually. But yes. Okay. So this one is going about here. And then pop one in the middle and hope they're pretty much straight. I'm not really bothered if they're not, because hey, it's just a cute Christmas card. No. Can I twist this off without? Yes, I can. Woohoo! Right. That looks middle. That looks pretty much right. Going to use our Stampin' Seal. I could use more dimensionals, but I'm not going to. And then we're going to put this on I think just a basic white card base, just to keep things simple. Or we could use Old Olive. So while I'm finishing this, or whatever green, Granny Apple Green, I think we said is in here. Granny Apple Green or white card base. Happy to try both, but if anyone has any big opinions, just tell me. Sorry, I'm just going to unlock my watch. I forgot to put on my watch this morning, so I did it just before we went live. Okay, right, all done. Yes, I do, but these are already glittered. So they're already glittered. So if anything, I just add some to the vellum background. But yeah, hopefully you can see. Yeah, you can see there that they are glittered. So the bling is already included, which is a lot of fun. It's really hard to see if that is straight because the lines aren't straight. And my T-square ruler is on the ground because it fell when I was checking something the other day. There we go. Now, let me see. Oh my God. That is pretty close to straight. It looks crooked to me, but we're going to leave it exactly like that. Cute, thank you. So if no one gave me a suggestion, we're going to go basic white. Oh, that is not, that's a slimline card base, which is not helpful. This is, I'm just thinking white will just make that pop because we've got the white around the die cuts. So I quite like that. If I was to add anything, which I don't think I am, I think I would grab some granny apple embellishments, but I don't. The only granny apple embellishments I have are like glossy dots, which, like, I do have these. These are olive, but they would work really well with the granny apple green. But then I'm thinking, is that too much sparkle? These are the new glitter sequins. So we'll stick this down. Helps if I open the right end. So if you girls been liking my Facebook posts the last couple of weeks, I've been changing things up a little and posting a few different things as well as my normal projects and videos. Make sure it's not a back to front card. I did do a back to front card the other day after I posted about doing left-handed upside down cards, because that's how interesting my card making can get. So nice simple use of our cactus. We might go in now with our palm trees. I just answered my own question in my head. These trunks of pecan pie, for the life of me on Thursday's video, I couldn't work out what was pecan pie in the set. Just couldn't work it out. So I'm thinking 2 palm trees, because palm trees look great in pairs like that, like bending pairs. So I'm thinking of just going a pair this time. So we've used the card front, I've used a scrap piece of vellum and the 3 cactus with a simple stays on stamped sentiment, keeping that lovely. Now I do have, oops, I'm going to pop this back in the box. I could make this fun and put this on the granny apple green, or I can make it dramatic and put it on. Ooh. So granny apple green or pretty peacock, which do you prefer? While you girls are doing that, I am going to open up this envelope. So I'm going to show you how I do it. So I'm just going to put this just over the edge. Of course it moves as I put it in. Just want to open these edges up. So we have that side of the envelope open now, and we have the other end of the envelope open. So now I have all this gorgeous, I will cut that interior piece out, but we have all this gorgeous designer series paper. Pretty peacock. Okay, great. I did like that contrast as well. So I'm sure you can hear Owen in the background. He's not going to school today. Tomorrow is his last day before he has his graduation on Thursday. Oh, hang on. Cutting this in half. Making use of all the pieces. And then we shall, that I said I wanted, just take a hair off that end, and then I take this off that end. So then I have something to decorate the middle or to use as another piece of designer series paper. Great. So last card we did landscape, and I'm definitely thinking this one needs to be portrait, because if we put the two trees here, they definitely lend themselves to being portrait. So we're going to keep it simple. Do we want to use vellum again, or sorry, I'm just trying to find all the bits and bobs in here. Or we could cut this piece in half. I don't know that these go with these trees. That's kind of the problem. Well, it's not a problem, it just is. Okay, I don't think I'm doing that, but what do we do? Or do we just leave them like that, put a little grounding, and then use one of the labels and stamp the sentiment inside the label? Because the contrast looks good, but in the other breath, I really do like layers. So we've got like 2 layers here as well as these. All the possibilities. And I'm hearing someone already there going, Ellen, just use vellum. It'll look great. I do need to put some dimensional down here. So what I want to do is I want to use this edge, put that backing back on, and snip this here, and I can bend this. Oh, it didn't need bending. That was perfect. Oh, yes. Getting it all working. So, who has received their set so far? So I know I've got a couple more people here than when I asked last time. Now, do I use warm wishes again, or do I change my sentiment? Just trying to do this. Don't want to lose dimensionals. About there. As I have a trimmer, not helpful. Okay, so let's pop this one down. you have the kit, Margine. I'm glad it has arrived for you. That's awesome. Have you made the whole kit yet? Or are you going to use some alternative ideas as well? Because these are really additional cards, because these aren't included in the original design. Put that back in there, put that there. Oh. Now, where did that vellum go? I think I put it back, which is so smart of me. I have some good size scraps today, actually. That might... Sorry, I'm just having a look here and seeing kind of how much I would take off. If you were my ruler, you would be right back here. And we're looking at about 8 centimetres. So I'm just taking guesstimations. Oh, hello, Miss Bev. How are you? You missed this first card. We're just on to the second card. So I did want to make one with the cactus or cacti and one with the palm trees. Okay, so I can trim this height-wise if I like, or what I'm actually thinking of bringing in is one of the labels from the kit. I grab that sheet of labels. I'm thinking the red one would look really quite good. But do you know what? I really am thinking of cutting this so then the label's like separate. Ruler is here. Does anyone remember these rulers? I bought this at one of the Stampin' Up events a long time ago when we had a thing called Memento Mall. 8.5. I'm going to go 8.5 and see how we go. Hey, Glenda, how are you? Oh, I think you have to swipe towards your left on the iPad to get up comments, Bev. And they do tend to go away, which is a bit annoying. But, yeah. Technology, what are you going to do with it? Oh, you will be making alternatives. Don't lose the stamp set. Okay, so let's see how we're going here. We're getting somewhere, put it that way. These will need grounding as well. So kind of liking that. Though I reckon I could make it a square, you know. Doesn't go that way, doesn't it? No. I think I can make it 8 by 8 quite nicely. Good thing is, if you don't cut too much off, you can just keep going smaller and smaller until we hit the right spot. So I think that 1/2 centimetre or about 1/4 inch will make quite a large difference, honestly. Swiping your other left. Oh, Bev. It's always the other left or the other right, isn't it? That looks a bit better now. Nice, nice. Now, do these look festive enough? do we use warm, can I use warm wishes again? No, I need to stack them. Do we use warm wishes or do we use a different sentiment? While I attach these trees, I will let you tell me, and you guys can tell me which sentiment we're going with for this card. How's your temperature going in Canberra, Bev? We're already up to, we were up to 33 when I walked in the door at about 11:45. I was only just ready for you. Oh, I hear Mr. Woodbridge coming. Is he going to open the door? Oh, 27. Okay. See, I much prefer a 2 in front of the temperature than I do a 3. I hate it even more when there's a 4. That's just unbearable. Okay. Oh, damn. Come on. Come on. Okay. Are they going to overlap a little bit? Maybe I can... Maybe I can just pivot this tree just a titch. And then pivot this tree just a titch as well. Trying very hard not to rip them. That's better. So much better. So we are going to use our Smoky Slate blend and just give them, I think I'm going to have to use the dark one because we're on dark cardstock. And if I need to go even darker, I can use a light basic black. But we are going to use, yes, we can see that. We'll just see how it dries back. May just need to use, so you can see it there. It does just dry back. I'll see if the other end's any darker. No problem, Cindy. Have a lovely girls' trip. Ah, there we go. That's a little better. And you can just layer these, keep layering them. But that is perfect. And I will check, yes, you can see that. And then we will pop this on dimensionals to match that. So it's quite a nice use of the space there. Merry Christmas, Beryl said. So that's where we're going. And I can put both of these back. Wishes and warm. And I think I might like to use pecan pie because using these palm trees is pretty much the, oh, you said Merry Christmas, is pretty much the only card that the pecan pie works on because we've got those tree trunks. So let's try that. Stamps are out. Pecan pie is here. I just happen to be in the absolute correct space. And then we can pop it on a pecan pie card base as well. That would look nice. And if we need a little relief, we can do a small white mat and then put it on a pecan pie base. Okay. I think I'm just going to stamp these separately. Yes, Beryl got in before you, Margine, but yeah, we're pretty close. You both had pretty close ideas, which was great. No. No. I think I did say they gave you an extra one. We're just going to go with that. I can always cover that centerpiece with something. That was really bad stamping. But there's always another way. This time we're just using a whole new label. Okay, perfect. Should have tested it. That may have helped. Just getting off any excess ink here. And I put the Mary here on this. How are we going for time? Not too bad. And I did want to do a landscape, a portrait card using more of these. I did want to use that envelope as well. At least I've shown you how to open that envelope up. So that's perfect. Just like I bought one. I have to make a kitchen tea card for my cousin's bride. That's a bridal shower tea. I happened to randomly bump into my mother at the shopping centre today. So we went looking for gift ideas. She had some things. I had some things. So we're actually going to combine our gift and get a gift voucher. So we almost bought a picnic basket, and then we thought, oh, maybe we should ring her mum and see if they have a picnic basket, which her mum, God love her, didn't know, but she did say that they love to go camping, and a voucher to the camping shop would be a great thing. Now, how am I? Oh, I did get the tinsiest bit of glue there. Just see if I can get a tinsy bit of glue there. Yes, I got it. Great. So this can go approximately there. And then this can go at the bottom. The vellum is not going to sit flat. That is just not what vellum does. I don't even know where that backing went. Didn't see it drop in. Okay. And this one. So I like this one. This is something really cute. Merry Christmas. Grab. That is... No, pecan pie is in our subtles. Still have to think. These colours aren't automatic in my brain yet. I do have a card base. Perfect. So we're going to have a look at what it looks like on straight pecan pie. And my hunch was correct. We do just need a tiny mat of white, just as a bit of a relief. So I think I happen to have a card front pre-cut that will work perfectly. So it's a good thing I have these type of things like pre-cut and pre-made. I think I may even have, so I kind of have two sizes, just left over from previous projects that I overcut for, obviously. So let's see if this one is pretty. Oh, not quite. I think we need to use the larger one. Yes, the larger one. Still can't pick it up. I know the large one will work perfectly. Yes. Great. And then we put it on that and it just changes the colours completely. So let's just pop that over, pop our glue on here. I'm pretty sure I'm either almost at the end of this glue or there is a little blockage. Okay, pop that over now that that has glue on it. Not helpful. Okay. And if you're uncomfortable about writing on the pecan pie, you can put this sized card front on the inside as well. So then you can just write on it. I find the pecan pie a good colour to be able to write on with a black pen. I don't have any issues at all. So another alternative done. So I'll show you that glitter for the decorations. So we've got our two warmer climate. It does look better, doesn't it, Bev? Sometimes layering is what you need. A lot of people are sometimes scared of matte layers. So I am going to change the orientation of this piece and we are going to make it portrait. So the one base we haven't cut up and used is our Granny Apple Green. So we're going to do that, and then I've created a whole extra card for all the other cards as well. So I think that is perfectly on the line, and we are going to go here 9.5, so that's a whole centimetre smaller. And yeah, I could use that whole piece on the inside or use it across, and then a whole centimetre here, which is 13.85. There we go. And it is just a slither, but it's a whole centimetre and a smidge smaller than our card front. Okay, now, where did that piece go? So that piece went there. So, I'm thinking of making this significantly smaller, actually. So, if I went 6.5, and then I might, because then this panel I can still use, okay? So, I'm just splitting this piece into two separate pieces. So this piece is just 6.1 centimetres, which is still quite usable. Okay, so we're going to do this on this. So that is really nice, but I do want to add mattes to that. So we're going portrait just for something different, because all the cards they've given us in the official instructions are all landscape. Okay, so I'm just going to pop these cards. So far I've created 5 cards from the kit, and we're going to go just for 6 today. Stamp set. Stamp set, stamp set. And I am going to keep with the colours that they have used in Lost Lagoon. So I will grab out that full size stamp set, and I'm going to stamp, I think, all the trees onto this background just to be different. You don't just have to use one tree. So these ones are going to look great overlapped. So just a little bit further down, but overlapped. Just going to get off the excess ink here. I will clean them with my what's it called? Stamp chamois later. Just going to grab a big block and just pop that on it for the moment. If I'm using a lot of blocks, I'll often just grab out a block to put all the stamps onto, because I find that works really well and I don't lose any if they all go back into a common spot. Because this is so solid, I want to leave it here for a couple of seconds so that all transfers beautifully. Lovely. And the last little one, I'm thinking I maybe just want to put this on this side and a little bit further down. I was slightly off there. Oh, there you go. Got a bit of a shadow. The tree's flapping in the wind. Oh dear. Okay. So I need to grab the next sheet of... I've got to decide what tree I want to put on here. Da-da-da-da-da. What have we got in here? I'm thinking this tree is really fun. Or do I just want this little tree? I'm just going to grab both out at this stage. Or do I want, we'll see. No, that takes up too much room. Definitely the little tree. Probably about there, but I may need to... So let me have a look at this on screen. Are we happy with this dead space here? Or do I add in a little star somewhere down there? So I can clean this up. Oh, thank you, Bev. Just, you know, just playing. Because when I played with it on Thursday doing a landscape and I went, oh, let's just try that. Is there a... No, we've only got the 3 little trees, but doesn't mean I can't add... Well, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we already have 5. Yes to the star, Bev said. So I may add another star up and down. But I'm actually not hating the space. So put one here. And then I can just put... got over there. Actually, I'm really liking that space. It gives... White space is a good thing. It gives some relief to your eye if anything gets too busy. I'm thinking we need to add some red to this, and I'm pretty sure we're talking about real red in this set. So I'm finished. I just want to close this for the moment. Pop this block back. That block can go over there. Let me just wipe that merry before I get ink on myself. Yeah, white space is good. Even though Bev loves to do gorgeous shabby chic cards, white space is always helpful. Otherwise your eye has nowhere to rest. That's the word I was trying to think of earlier. If everything's just too busy, yeah, there's nowhere for your eye to rest. And you'll probably notice in paintings and stuff like that, there are less busy areas, or there's a repeated element that guides your eye around an artwork. Okay, so really happy with that. You can see that the red's a bit lonely. The red needs a friend. And do you know what? I'm thinking of having no sentiment or just stamping a line under. Red layer under the white. Yes. Okay. Let's just check our colours. And we are talking real red. So I'll just need to stand up to grab our real red. Okay. Have that. And I may even use a real red card base, but we shall see. I don't know if... Oh, this would be hilarious if this was... Oh, love, love, love when scraps are an appropriate size. And you know what we could do? Just throwing it out there here, that we could put that on there and then stamp the Merry Christmas across the bottom, or leave it just like a Polaroid, because that's what it's reminding me of, a Polaroid at the moment. Yes, I could use the envelope. Yes, we do have the envelope here, but if you have a look, they are identical patterns. So it just wouldn't quite work. But that's okay. You never know. I'll come and I will show other projects using the envelope. But I've shown you how to... I like the Polaroid look too, Bev. We're going for it. So does that mean if we're using the Polaroid, we're going to be sentimentless? And then I will grab out some red gems or red pearls, and we can finish the card that way. Wiggle that into place. Loving that. Now, I know I haven't even got a card base yet, but I'm pretty... Do we have red gems? That is the question. If we do have them, they will be in here, but I can't... Got those. Well, I think someone's at my door. Hi, it's Nana again for the second time today. It needs a sentiment blender. Doesn't need bling. I can't even find my red pearls, guys. Oh, that's because they're in a basket over there, I think. I wonder if Nana's going to interrupt. She just loves us so much. Hello, Nana. Hello. Open the door if you need me. Hi. We're on live video, but that's okay. Ooh, oh, I was saying that. That's very nice. Kitchen tea.
Bridal shower.
Bridal shower. Kitchen tea, same thing. Oh, and she bought new shoes. Oh, they're very nice. Hi, Owen. They're very nice. She's been shoe shopping all of it.
What do you think?
Colour. I do have pearls. Well, they're very nice. Can't get your foot in there.
I put those in. I had stockings on the shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She had foam in them.
No, inner sole.
Oh, inner sole. Can you get your foot in? Did you get them at Williams or the other shop?
The other shop.
Well, they're nice. Little heel. I can't show you because they're on her feet. Yes, and I bought some really pretty tea towels. Can you throw over the tea towels?
For what's he?
Yeah. The top one, not the bottom one.
What do you think?
Very nice. And I'd already bought some tea towels, and it's a set of 3. Oh, and these are the pretty shoes Mum bought for her cruise.
For the wedding.
Oh, for the wedding. I thought you were buying shoes for the cruise.
Yeah, and the cruise.
Oh, and the cruise and the wedding. She's actually going to be in America for 2 parts of the cruise. So she's going on a month cruise. It's very nice. But yes, I bought these because they match the wedding invitations. So that's what we're getting. And are you throwing in a gift voucher as well?
How much tickets you reckon?
I don't know.
20, 30?
30?
Yeah, 30.
Yeah. Very nice. They're all saying perfect gift. Oh, nice to all, Bev said. It's Nana. It's fine.
It was the door. It went back.
And I'm on the way. Okay. Where did... Oh, Nana, there's stuff stuck to the bottom of that. I've lost my project.
Are you finished all those?
Yes. Can I have the rest of my project? I think it's stuck to the bottom of that.
There.
No, the bottom of the board. Yep, there it is. Okay, we've got the project back. Very good shopping trip. Am I wrapping it as well or putting it in a bag?
Empty. I'll take them.
Okay,
Cool. That's why I brought them down so you could put them in a box.
perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Sorry for that interlude. They're going on a back-to-back cruise. They're cruising into New York and then they're going from New York to New Orleans. So I think they start in Rome, they go to New York, then they go around to New Orleans, and it's all on the same ship. Oh, I know that. Yes, Bev, very well aware that that's how things get lost. Oh dear, oh dear. So, okay, so I'm just going to see what... I'm actually going to flip over this other card and see what the white looks like. The white card base actually doesn't look too bad, to tell you the truth. That looks nice and graphic. Okay, that means I need to cut a whole new piece. And while I'm leaning over here, I am going to grab the red pearls. I'm thinking that there are red pearls under here. I know we can mix glitter and pearls. It doesn't really matter. And ta-da, we have red pearls under there. So I have that card base. Piece of thick with basic white. Wash my mouth out with soap there. So hard having said something for so many years and then it all gets changed. Okay, so you need to score at 10.5. So score, put the scoring blade up the top and then cut here, put one away for later, future Ellen will thank me, and then we've got this. Right, So, and we want to fold and score this. I know it does, and it just comes so smoothly out of my mouth. And when you say basic white, it's just not quite the same. So if I was to ask for a general consensus sentiment, no sentiment, I know one of you have already said sentiment, and who was it? So Bev says no sentiment. Glenda says sentiment. I'd love the rest of the 10 people's watching opinion. I think that glue's a little far over, but we shall see. Oh, no, not too bad. And it's actually quite sturdy because this Granny Apple green piece is a card base. So a very sturdy card with a thick basic white card base. Then the card front is also in a thicker consistency. Okay, 2 no sentiments win, but definitely is going to be on dimensionals. We're still using the dimensionals in the kit because we got such a big lot, because not all cards need to have a sentiment. It's very rare that I do a sentimentless card because I normally build it in to be part of the card, and it's a great element. But yeah, I'm doing this cousin's wedding that I'm making in their signing book. They're going to have an Instax camera, and she wants the Instax photos to go directly in the book. So basically, she, rather than purchasing little pouches to slide the Instax into, I'm making them for her. So I do have a little Instax at the moment of her little doggies, so I can make the little pouches for her. I'm going to show you how cute her little doggie is, because of course she wants a beautiful scalloped edge. So that's her little doggie. So the Instax camera will be a lot of fun at the wedding. So yeah, I've got this all ready, and these scallop pieces are too shallow, but it gave me somewhere to start, and she approved the colour because it's one of the wedding colours. So we're using some Cajun Craze, which is fun. Colour, as soon as she said or showed me the colour, I went, oh, that's a colour that barely anyone uses. Yay. And I love it. Oh, she looks like your Lily. Yes, Levi's a gorgeous little thing. I think that's crooked. Don't know where my, oh yes I do. I can see my T-square ruler. I just can't get it out. No, I'm a little bit off. No, I'm right on. I'm right on. Pretty much. It's negligible. It's just the designer series paper kind of throws you off because it's a little bit more organic. Okay, so what I can do, don't want to use that. I want to use this. So no, don't also want to use that one. It's actually back where it belongs. So our hook tool from the Crafter's Picks in the take your pick tool accessories. So loving this. Thinking 2 there, and maybe because we've got a bigger space here, might just put 3 up here. I think that finishes it without a sentiment, and even with Mum's interruption, it was a good interruption. It was a good interruption. So then we've got the glitter and the pearls on this one. So these are the only, we've only added the festive pearls, excuse me, as an extra. And I think it looks cute. I'm really happy with that, using mostly what is in the kit. So it's a lot more traditional. Just let me have a sip of water. Okay. Okay, I think I'm better. A tiny bit. At least I'm not croaky. But now I'm sounding it like I was last week. That was bad. I have no idea what happened. Okay, so let's have a look at all 3 cards that I made today. So let's have a look at the 3 traditional cards as per the kit to start with. So this is one card. So these were made last Thursday over on YouTube. So you can see us making 3 cards as per the kit instructions. And then we have come in because the kit gave us some palm trees. So this was card 2, and some cactus. This was card 1. So we've just used card fronts here. Do you know what I do need? I need something there to hold down the vellum. So I'm thinking, do I have any on the other sheet? Yes, I do. So just thinking a little, doesn't want to come down. So I think I'm just going to add 2. I know they're not perfectly going to go, but it's so sorry, you guys. I'm going to watch that fall. My stand fell. I'm so sorry. I knocked it in the exact wrong spot, so we lost balance. So I'm going to ball up a mini glue dot, and I'm just going to pop it under here. Damn, it totally moved from where I wanted it to be. But it does tack down that corner perfectly. So there we go. I don't have that flappy corner. And then the last one we made was using the same base as the traditional ones, but I just cut that base into 2 and made it a portrait Polaroid card. So I've made 6 cards so far. I have so much more in the kit. Whether I want to stretch it further and maybe use this as one single focal point, I can use these 2 together. I've also got this one left over and I can use these as a focal point. There are so many things you can do to make it stretch. I did show you as well, if I can grab it, to open up the envelope. I just cut the tinsiest bit off each edge. So if you wanted more designer series paper for these cards, you can open up the envelope. So you've got the interior bit off here because you'll have to cut off that. Then you've got this next section, and then you can square up the envelope flap and use that. So that's a lot of designer series paper. More traditional. Yeah, exactly. But if they give me some fun things to use, Bev, I am certainly going to use them. So just lay them out. So 2 portrait, 1 landscape. I've made a real mess here, and I've only used the festive pearls. 1 for a little bit of bringing that card together, and 1 just to disguise glue, because sometimes you just need embellishments to disguise glue. So you can get the Christmas Everywhere kit on my online store. Actually, I didn't check it was available, but I'm pretty sure it is available in my online store. If you have any issues at all, please don't hesitate to ask. If you've got any questions, you can also just send me a message and I will get back to you. So once again, that is the kit, and you get enough plus a little bit more to make those 9 cards, and then you get the palm trees and the cactus as an addition where you can make more cards. Hello, Patty. Yes, I am just leaving, but you can definitely watch the replay, and I do hope you enjoy seeing me make these 3 Christmas cards. I will be back on Thursday over on YouTube. Not sure what we're making yet, but I don't know. Tell me as I'm signing off, do you want to see Christmas or non-Christmas in my next video? Because I can go either way. So, and Thursday, I will no longer have a child at school. That in the morning is his graduation. So, yeah, bit scary to have no children at school except for a granddaughter, but it doesn't count because she doesn't live with me. But everyone have a lovely couple of days, and I will see you over on YouTube on Thursday. Okay, Patty, you're on non-Christmas for Thursday. Have a great afternoon. If you are in Eastern Australia, please stay cool over the next couple of days. Bye.